Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, you know, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. You know, he wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, AKA your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
NBA superstars are judged by their championships. In 1991, Michael Jordan and the Bulls secured their berth, knocking off Magic Johnson and the Lakers. To some, a passing of the torch from one great dynasty to another. Late afternoon in a brisk 41 degrees amidst the iconic Chicago skyline as we get set for NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we expect a packed house for this matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the hometown Chicago Bulls. With Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, this could potentially be a preview of the NBA Finals.
Kevin, coming off 2 straight titles, the Bulls have to be considered the favorites in the East. They've weathered injuries, most notably the absence of Scottie Pippen, but make no mistake, they'll be ready come playoff time.
They got a good challenge tonight. And Clark, looking at the Lakers, talent inside and out with Shaquille O'Neal, who's not going to play tonight, All-Star Eddie Jones, and the terrific rising star Kobe Bryant. Clark, how do they stack up in the loaded Western Conference?
Kevin, I think they stack up quite well, but I also think that Utah will be heard from. They'd like another. Shot at the Bulls in the finals, but you look at this Lakers team, they are young, up and coming, and I think they've got a chance, a nucleus of players where they've got a chance to be good for a very long time.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forward. Elvin Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward. The rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out until Christmas with an abdominal strain.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Right side, Fox. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
But Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does. I agree.
Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The #1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. And some key injuries on both sides of the ball. And for more information on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Michael Jordan has been dealing with a dislocated index finger in his right hand. When talking to him before the game, he said he has no feel to his shots, and that's why they've been flat. As a result, he's changed his game and is operating more in the post, much like he did during his years in North Carolina. We'll see if that continues tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, the hand is a concern. D.A., thank you. And Jordan, Mike, is still scoring at a high clip. But there's been a slight drop in efficiency we've seen.
Well, you can really see it in his three-point shooting. In 23 games this season, he's attempted 31 threes, shooting just 19%. But in the 3 seasons prior to this one, he hadn't shot below 37% from deep.
David just said, Michael said to him, he has no feel to his shots, and that's why he's been flat. We'll have to watch that closely. Going up against this Idle Clark on a big stage should be quite the test for this young Kobe Bryant.
There is no denying that is true, but what I like is the fact that this young man has the confidence to handle that pressure in big stage. But I think it's important that he try to idle himself down a little bit and not get too caught up in the individual matchup with MJ.
That's good advice. And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor, and since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Blunt, he's checked in for Campbell. Jones comes in for Fox. And Fisher subbed in for Van Exel. Jordan against Kobe. And Jordan throws it down.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 15. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark.
These Lakers currently boast the top offense in the NBA, scoring 107 points per game, which is 5 points ahead of number 2 ranked Houston Rockets.
Well, you know, teams struggle defending their up-tempo brand of basketball. They like to get out in the open floor, and they love to jack up a bunch of threes. Plus, they've got a lot of guys that are bucket getters.
Back to Jones. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Longley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan way outside. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 18. Jordan against Kobe. Eddie Jones on the wing. And here's Kobe from the arc.
Kobe hasn't been able to find his rhythm, but I don't think that will hold him back. I expect him to keep firing.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points. Welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. And now only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We've got Rodman. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Longley in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the 2nd quarter. The Bulls leading by 21. And talking about Jordan, Clarkie passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 461 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Exel no good. Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end and made things tough for the Lakers offense.
Pass to Kobe. Back to Van Exel. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Bryant. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's good.
No shortage of physicality on the play. Blunt does what it takes to get through.
The Bulls leading by 22. Releases. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Matching up against Jordan is not just a physical battle, it's also a mental battle. And Bryant is having to learn that the hard way.
Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuff in the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Barry's checked in for Bryant. And the basket by Van Exel.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Fratello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can. Van Exel no good. And Kobe Bryant, he's given the Lakers, Mike, starter-level production in limited minutes.
It's been so valuable to have that scoring punch off the bench. Right now, Kobe has to be the leading candidate for 6th man of the year.
I think he's going to win it. Let's send it over to David Aldridge for some news on Scottie Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. No doubt the Bulls have missed Scottie Pippen this season. He's been out after undergoing foot surgery, and he's expected to be back sometime in January. But there's still a question of whether or not he'll be playing for Chicago. Trade rumors have been circulating, and Pippen has said on multiple occasions that he will not play for this team again. Guys?
David, thank you. And Mike, it's hard to envision the Bulls moving on without Scottie Pippen.
Well, Kukoc has stepped up and played solid in his absence, but they need Pippen if they want to win their 3rd straight championship. He's crucial to this team.
In every way, you're right. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early stages.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ori comes in for Blunt, and it's Bryant in for Van Exel. Got a piece of it. Jordan with the steal. Give Kobe credit on that possession. He played solid defense on Michael Jordan. And, guys, he forced the miss.
I like that they're putting in the work trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe. After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA.
Can they get it? No good from Campbell. And so here is Chicago. The drive by Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 39.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Harper. On the wing, Kobe. How about Jordan making a stand right there? Isn't that something? Not letting the youngsters score on him in that situation. The shot's good from Jordan.
Tell you what, until they force him off the line, he'll just keep launching it from there. I love the aggression he's showing.
As long as he keeps making his threes, there's no reason for him to change his approach. Make the defense adjust.
They set the screen. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become the bright lights of Chicago on a mild December evening. About 41 degrees outside, but action inside is heating up. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer, and he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
And on the floor for Bernard Moon as we get into the second half. Horry is out there with Camp. Then it's Jones. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Fox in at the three, the small forward. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Van Exel kicks to Fox. Outside, Jones. From outside, off the mark. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know Player of the Month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
They've done a great job. Pass to Van Exel from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Jordan, he has 45 points.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Kobe's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. Kobe Bryant.
Here's Van Exel. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Van Exel's got 7 points in the game.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
Pass to Jones. That shot, no good. Good D by Jordan. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Jordan's got 53. Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14, 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
These numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good point.
Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Shot clock at 6. Bryant drives in. And nothing is falling for him right now. Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the two players.
And talking about Campbell Clark, he's actually the oldest and longest tenured Laker on their roster.
Yeah, back in the 1990 draft, Campbell was selected 27th, just 2 spots ahead of Tony Kukoc. And as a rookie, he was a member of that Lakers team that fell to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, as the Bulls captured their first of 5 titles. And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
Van Exel against Harper. Back to Van Exel. And again, the Lakers no good.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
Michael has now set a single-game scoring record here at the United Center, surpassing his previous record of 53 points. Jones, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Jones has it in the corner. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break.
66.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
They've got Michael Jordan. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Tony Kukoc, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kukoc for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Kukoc has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Well, here we are looking at Pippen Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scottie is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree. Well, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Rodman with the block. Fisher against Jordan. That shot is off. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Fisher, the pass to Blunt. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
throw that thing down, big fella. Corey Bunt, uber athletic.
Last season, Kobe Bryant won the slam dunk contest as a rookie. But he won't get the chance to defend his title this year in New York because the contest will be missing from the All-Star Weekend for the first time since 1984.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And this is what you love to see. Up big, no letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Jordan from deep. Another three for Chicago. And regarding the dunk contest, it'll be replaced with the two-ball contest on All-Stars Saturday night. What do you think?
I like it, Kevin. I do. I like the fact that it'll be fun to watch NBA and WNBA players team up. But it makes you wonder if this is going to be a permanent change. Hopefully, we'll see the return of the dunk contest at some point, but I like taking a break and adding something new.
But I think we will see that dunk contest, and I think it will be permanent in terms of being back in All-Star Weekend.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Rodman gets it to go.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound, and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
Fox kicks to Jones. And here's Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Fisher's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, Fisher's only 6'1", but he's well built, about 200 lbs, so D. Fish knows how to create some space for himself.
And here's Jordan outside. That's 69 points. Jordan just tied his career high in points scored. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Passes it to Fisher. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barry, defended by Jordan. Shoots the three. With his 14th rebound, Dennis Rodman has now matched his season average. Fisher's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Horry's checked in.
Robert Horry.
And here's Jordan outside. This has been one of the greatest individual scoring performances we have ever seen. And it's a new career high for Michael Jordan. Barry misses.
That's normally one of his spots. And it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Latrey hands it from downtown.
With all the talk about Kobe and the Lakers being the future of the league, Michael is reminding us that he and the Bulls are the present.
Shot to stop the run. Barry misses.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Bulls win! Your Bulls 90. The Lakers 23.